Južne, zvezde, Southern Stars in English.
Hello.
How you all going?
Good, thanks. Good.
Can you please introduce yourselves and which part do you sing? What vocal part do you sing?
Okay. We are a church group. I mean, we primarily sing every fourth Sunday St. Raphael's, and it's a family mass. And we normally sing 2 to 3 part female vocal parts. So, well, I go both soprano, alto, or alto, soprano 1, soprano 2, or alto 1 or alto 2, but it depends on the music.
And Carmen is our organist, and pianist.
I'm Perina and I sing soprano.
I'm Danica and I sing alto.
I'm Danica as well, and I sing sometimes soprano, sometimes alto.
And we've got a couple that are missing. So Irenka's usually with us, and so is Rebecca. Rebecca's soprano, and so is Irenka.
And when did you begin singing as a group?
Originally 13 years ago. I wasn't with the group 13 years ago. It was Danica and Carmen.
And Father asked you, didn't he?
So I was, well, I joined St. Raphael Community in 1999, and Father asked me to form a young women's group. And the original members are the 2 Danicas and myself. And then Perina came later.
Even after my daughter Rebecca.
And her daughter Rebecca. And we have Irenka as well and Marietti. They're 2 sisters. But they're...
Marietti's overseas.
Yeah,
so
Marietti's overseas.
Temporarily.
Irenka is busy mother.
And we've had other members just come and go over the years. Some have stayed for 6 months, some have stayed for a couple of years, just depending on their schedule and what they can fit in.
But all of us here have been at least 10 years. So.
Yeah, we're fairly regular now.
So
We're the mainstays.
So
mainstays. With Rebecca.
Yeah, we've stuck through thick and thin.
We have.
So what does singing mean to you?
It's being part of the church community, putting back something into the church community. And it's also something I personally enjoy, and I would say these ladies too.
What does it mean to you, then?
Part of your connection with not just your community of Slovenians, but also your faith. So we're kind of both. Yeah, we put the both together. Yeah.
And I think also for different people as well, I'm everything that has been said, I agree. Also for myself, I really enjoyed singing as a child, so I actually really feel as if singing is very much a part of me and part of who I am. Yeah.
And we've actually performed quite a few times for various functions within the Slovenian community. Probably one of our pinnacles for the 3 of us was last year singing at Parliament House for Slovenia's 20th birthday.
Oh, wow.
But both Carmen and Rebecca and Irenka couldn't make it at the time because they were overseas or had other commitments. So
that must have been great.
So that was really good fun. Yeah.
So how often do you rehearse?
As often as we can. Sometimes it's
or as we need.
Yes,
as we need.
It depends on the need.
It's dependent on our schedule. Obviously, we need to practice at least once a month because we have the monthly Mass at St. Raphael's. If we have more commitments coming up, then we can practice every week. Yeah. Perhaps
We've even practiced twice a week.
So it varies. It varies in intensity.
The hardest thing though is we all live at the furthest possible corners of Sydney, and getting together at the same time with distance and work commitments and other commitments, it can be fun sometimes.
How do you choose which songs to learn?
It's between us. It's all relative to what we're performing for whom, and then we sort of throw together ideas and then come up between us.
Each of us sometimes comes up with a song that the others might not know about
or have heard about.
And then we try it. Carmen comes along with many beautiful English Mass songs from her other community as well, which is the Filipino community. So but we're always open to new ideas or suggestions from just about anybody really.
Or if anyone has any great songs they think be worth
trying,
trying or a choir singing, we'd love to.
Very much so.
So there you go, Adrian. That's something for you to think about.
How long does it take to learn a song?
It's dependent on the song.
On the difficulty and how many harmonies, what we're trying to achieve from it.
Song, to be honest, I think there's some of the Slovenian holy songs, or what's the proper term? Liturgical. Liturgical songs, the Slovenian songs, are very demanding. Generally more demanding than the English songs.
Because let me say, like Slovenian songs are always, especially the choir songs. What I've noticed is that it's always arranged in a four vocal part, and we're only a girls group, so we kind of adjust to the vocal part, whatever material we get hold of. So
we adapt well, let's say.
Do you perform other places besides the church and you said the Parliament?
The clubs, both Triglav and Slovensko društvo we've performed at, aside from virtually every year with the concerts. So it's sort of brought us to a few states.
So the other two clubs will also be in English. It's Slovene Association Sydney and Triglav Panthers, St John's Park, also in Sydney.
Which we've performed at many, many times.
Many.
Virtually every Anzac Day too.
We perform at Anzac Day ceremonies. At Triglav.
Carmen, Corina, Danica and Danica, thank you very much.
Thanks, Adrian.
Doli tihi je vasica mala, večernem mraku seže mirno spava, le eno okno še odprto je, na njem slonelo žalostno dekle.